Hey everyone, let's talk about your Facebook feed. We're going to dive right into how you can actually take back control and turn it from, that cluttered, random mess into a stream of exactly what you want to see. Sound familiar? You pop onto Facebook hoping to catch up with friends, and instead, you're just wading through this sea of ads, weird suggested posts, and updates that are like 3 days old. It's super frustrating, but guess what? It doesn't have to be that way. So before we get to the how, we gotta understand the why. Why is your feed like this in the first place? Well, it all boils down to Facebook's algorithm, and we're about to pull back the curtain on it. At the heart of it all is this thing called ranking. The best way to think of it is like a personal DJ who's trying to guess what songs you want to hear. The only problem is, this DJ really loves playing the popular hits, the high engagement posts, over that brand new song from your favorite indie band. And that's exactly why your feed feels so out of whack and out of order. This right here, this shows you the two completely different worlds you can live in on Facebook. Over on the left, you've got the main home feed. That's the algorithm's playground, what Facebook actually calls a discovery engine. But on the right, you have the feeds tab. That's where you see stuff chronologically from the people in groups you actually chose to follow. Okay, so how do we actually make the switch? How do we get to that better feed? Well, the answer is waiting for us in that feeds tab. Think of it as your new mission control for a much, much better Facebook experience. And here it is. This is the key. It's been hiding in plain sight this whole time. Facebook gives you this dedicated feeds section. This isn't some secret hack. It's a feature they built in, designed to let you take back the reins and escape that crazy algorithm. And once you're in the Feeds tab, you've got all these options. You can see everything in order under All, or you can start slicing it up. You just want to see what your friends are posting? Bam, there's a tab for that. Only care about what's happening in your groups? You can do that too. And every single one is a pure, algorithm-free stream of content. All right, let's talk about the first big tool in our toolkit, creating your own personal VIP list with the Favorites feature. This is for all the people and pages whose updates you absolutely cannot miss. Think of your favorites feed as your own hand-picked, exclusive club. It's like having a separate, quiet little corner of Facebook where you only hear from your absolutely closest friends and the creators you really love. No noise, just the good stuff. And you get to choose up to 30 of them. This lets you build a really solid group of your most important people and pages, and it makes sure their posts show up first in your main feed, and only their posts show up in your favorites feed. Now, if you're on a computer, setting this up is a total breeze. Just look here. You click your profile pic, head over to Settings and Privacy, then hit Feed, and finally, Favorites. From there, you just start clicking the stars next to the people you want to add. Simple. And on your phone, it's pretty much just as easy. You tap that menu icon, find Feeds, and then tap Favorites. You'll see a Manage Favorites option, and you can just start adding people and pages to your VIP list right there. Okay, now for the feature I think a lot of us have been missing the most. The simple, classic chronological feed. Just seeing the newest post first. What a concept! And it really is that pure and simple. Whether you choose most recent or the friends feed, you're getting a timeline that actually makes sense. Posts are just ordered by when they happened. No weird ranking, no suggestions, just a straightforward flow of information. On a desktop, finding this is so easy. Just look over at that left sidebar. You might have to click See More to expand it, but you'll find an option for most recent or feeds right there. One click, and boom, you're back in chronological order. And on the mobile app, it all comes back to that Feeds tab. Just tap on it, and right up top, you'll see your choices, All or Friends. Pick either one, and you'll get that nice, clean, chronological view you've been looking for. Okay, now this is an amazing pro tip. For anyone using Facebook on a desktop, you have to do this. Just bookmark the URL you see on the screen. It forces Facebook to always load the chronological feed by default. No more switching it back every single time you log in. Set it once, and you are done. All right, but what if you want to take things to the absolute next level? For those of you who want ultimate control, we need to talk about browser extensions. This is where things get really interesting. So if the tools Facebook gives you still aren't quite enough, browser extensions are the answer. These are little add-ons that give you superpowers. They can do things Facebook doesn't let you do, like filtering posts by keywords, hiding every single ad, or even hiding posts you've already seen. And this table breaks down two of the most popular ones, Social Fixer and Fluff Busting Purity. You can see they both do powerful stuff, like hiding sponsored posts, but they also have their own unique tricks, like filtering by keywords or even hiding all political posts, which gives you just an incredible amount of control. So, after going through all of this, what's the big takeaway? Well, it's that the power to completely shape your own social media experience, it's been right there all along. It's really as simple as that. From creating a favorites list to switching to a chronological feed, all the way to installing powerful extensions, you do not have to just passively accept what the algorithm serves you. You get to be the editor-in-chief of your own feed. So I'll just leave you with this question. Now that you have all these tools in your hands, what kind of Facebook experience are you going to build for yourself? Will it be focused just on your close friends? Or maybe dedicated entirely to your hobbies? The choice is, finally, all yours.